We're now going to look at some very simple but effective beauty lighting. I also use this type of light when photographing older ladies, as it's a very flattering light. This is Ashley, and as you may have noticed, she's definitely not an older lady. Because we're photographing a young person with good tight skin, we can use quite a high contrast light for the first stage. I fitted a small silver umbrella onto my flash head, and I'm going to place it high up but angled down right in front of Ashley. This technique has also been called butterfly lighting because of the butterfly shaped shadow that can appear on the upper lip if you use a small hard light source, but it's not so apparent with a larger soft light. Now, as you can see, we have a lit side of the face, that's the upper surfaces, and a shadow side underneath. It's great for people with round faces as it gives a more angular look with the shading under the cheekbones. We can now add a small reflector under here to fill those shadows. It has an incredible smoothing effect on the skin. Let's think about why it should do this. If you imagine the surface of the skin in cross section, a wrinkle would be a V-shaped groove in the surface like this. If we have a light from a low angle or from the side, the wrinkle would have a shadow side and a highlight side, so it will record. If we have a light coming in from a high angle, there's no shadow or highlight, it can't record. With this setup, we have light coming down from the umbrella above and light coming up from the reflector below, so we have a double effect. Of course, we could also use a proper beauty dish, and in the Elinchrom range there's a 44cm and this one a 70cm dish. Both are available with a silver or white finish. The deflector fits into the accessory tube like this to stop all the direct flash. These are available in translucent, silver and gold. When the dish is placed in front of Ashley, we get another stunning image. A great variation of this can be achieved with my favourite accessory, the Triflector. Some years ago the manufacturers, Lastolite, changed the design, but I prefer the original Mark I version. And this is the Mark I Triflector, and it's now made exclusively for the Flash Centre here in the UK. The big advantage is that it has this lovely ball and socket mount. It means that it can be used upright like this. So if I want to use it as a normal reflector from one side, I can. But better than that, I can angle the top section down to reflect some light onto Ashley's head, and I can bring the bottom section up to reflect some light under her chin. The way it was really designed to be used was as a beauty light reflector. So I've placed it under Ashley's chin just like we did with the small pop-up. I like to use the silver side, but I could reverse the covers and use the white side if I wanted to. My light is back into position and just look at the great effect that has. But we haven't finished yet. I can now bring up the sides of the Triflector and wow, look at that, amazing. It makes eyes look great. But if you don't like multiple catch lights reflected in the eyes, you won't like this. I think you'll agree, the Triflector is an amazing accessory. I'm Burfoot, thanks for watching.